Hey guys, Mr. Wright here. I wanted to do a quick overview for you guys on a tool that will be really helpful in creating your spreadsheet. It's Google Forms. So it'll help you in creating a better spreadsheet and analyzing your data. And let's get right to it. All right, so I'm gonna share screen. Okay, here we go. So Mr. Wright here, I've already created this because I already re-recorded. So that's fun. But no worries. So first off, you're going to start off by creating if we start from scratch, right? You just be like, hey, I need to build this. So you can click on this right here and just say, hey, I want to add something. So in this case, I have different sections. I have this intro that's just like, hey, here's my introduction. And this is, again, you're creating the survey for your fellow people. It's not really for Mr. Wright so much. And it isn't a little bit, but it's mostly to show your fellow people like, hey guys, look at this data, right? So you start out by just calling it what it is. It's a patient interview survey, right? We've got that done here. You can then input any information you think is important here. So you can go ahead and type that in. Okay. Next, you're going to want to go and copy the information that you have from your handout. So I'm going to have a copy that I've given you. There's also going to be a digital one. So if you alternate, see those. So you'll be able to see that, like I'm showing you here, but you'll have of this, and you can look at this also. You see there's these white columns, right? Like name, age, all this information that's like basic regular information. When were they interviewed? What was going, like when, like body temperature, blood pressure, temperature, where did they mention going? When did it happen? What time did it happen? So, and you can access that information right here. I've got all that info here as well. Under the you'll get a print out of this, but it shows the information, right? So we'll go back here and change that. Yeah, so the first, now this isn't a question, this is actually just an explanation. So if I wanted to add this, I go add title and description, bloop, and I can input that information. Oh, hey, this is what this next question's about, because when the question is done, let me show you this. When the question's done and you're going to go here and then it'll be a button that says, hey, create worksheet. You'll click on it. It'll make the worksheet for you. Then you're going to see this. It's going to pop up like this. So you can see right here, it actually used the title I gave the question, name of patient. You don't want to have a bunch of information there because it's going to say name of patient, blah, 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 blah. You don't want that. Well, maybe you do. Maybe you're okay saying name of patient and then underneath it have some data. So for instance, we could maybe, do that ourselves. We can change it. Why not? Let's play around with it. You could put here like so once you've done that, I'm pretty sure that this is going to update. Oh, look at that. It did. So it updated for you. Name of patient, last name, first name, last name, comma, first name. Cool. So maybe you don't necessarily need this. You could just have an example one. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and delete this because I think this is better the way it is. So I like it better that way. We've got rid of that. And yeah. And then boom, it's going to show it like, okay, need a minute. There it is. Yeah. See, boom. So you might want to also like put that in parentheses or something to show that it's not real. So I'm going to put that in brackets. It is neat because it automatically updates this in our spreadsheet. Cool. So there's that, right? Then this one's another one. You can simply put that information down. So we'll say something like, this is B, column B, right? Yeah. age. We can delete this because it's like unnecessary information. But if you wanted to keep something like that, it'd be good, and then you just don't see it on your slide. So we've got age here, and then we've got blood pressure. Right. So we could say, well, you know, we're just going to keep it like to a minimum of like 3 things: blood pressure, number, BP, example 72. Yep. And then if we go back here, it should show us all those. Yeah, see, it's perfect. Okay. So done, done, done. Now you'll notice the formatting is not exactly the same. So I should probably change that because we want it to be the same. We want that to look similar. So we could do like bold. Then this could be like, say, underline, and then that's the example. We'll do that. Bold, underlined, example. Bold, underlined, example. We go back to that thing. Oh, look, there it is. Like, boom, baby. You've got it. It's doing it for us. It updates, which is really cool. Example, John Smith. Example 23. Example that. Boom. So it goes boom, boom, boom. It's going to go through and do all of this for you. And then you can compare that to what you're seeing here, right? Age. Okay. We've got the name. We've got the age. So I also got this extra column that's a timestamp, but that's okay. It shows us when it got done. That's useful, especially if you're the epidemiologist, you're the one in charge, and you're like, hey, when did this get done? Like, oh, Timmy said he did it, but last week, but hey, he only did it an hour ago. Little telling the truth. Sorry, Timmy, don't do that. So anyway, that's going to be useful information. We'll keep. And then it's going to add this other information over here. So that's cool. Yeah. So then you can add these other things, and you can have a little section that talks about it. Oh, this is a symptom section, all symptoms, right? And there they are all listed. When you go to responses, it's really nice because you can kind of see different things. So it's showing you this. Oh, name a patient. Boom, boom, boom. There they are. Age. Then this is really nice. Like if you do one that says select all the things, it shows you on a chart. It's like, okay, out of these 2 people, one of them had a fever, one had a headache, both had nausea, one had vomiting. So overall big picture stuff. Oh, fever, like if they say yes or no, it shows how many people said yes, how many said no for each one of these symptoms, which is cool. So like nobody is saying that they experienced weakness yet. That's only 2 people. Yeah. And you can break that down by question or by individual as well to see what they specifically said a little more specifically. But anyway, this is a really useful way for you to be able to create this data. And of course, you're going to then be able to take this data and transfer it to look just like this. And that's going to be really helpful to you. So I hope that that is helpful. I hope that that helps you see, oh, I can use a Google form, which I can then make into a spreadsheet, and I can record all this data. And then when I'm inputting that data, instead of having to go click like here, like doing it in the form is just a little bit of a easier way to do it. It's a little less technical because trying to put this into a spreadsheet, like you're seeing here, it can be more technical, and not everyone's going to feel comfortable accessing that. But doing this as a survey, that's not bad at all. That's something that I think most people feel comfortable doing, inputting data. So I hope that that's helpful to you. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching, and see you guys in class. Thanks. Bye.